Hello, young adventurers! Welcome to another exciting journey with Funimation 3D iKids and Family cartoon. Today, we're heading out on a cosmic adventure to explore Saturn, the planet known for its beautiful rings and its magical, mysterious beauty. Buckle up because we're about to dive into the wonders of the ringed giant. Let's start with one of the most amazing features of Saturn, its rings. When we think of Saturn, the first thing that comes to mind is usually its glittering rings. Have you ever seen a hula hoop? Well, Saturn's rings are like giant cosmic hula hoops floating in space. Only these hula hoops are made of sparkling ice, rock, and dust. Imagine that! Saturn's rings are made up of tiny pieces of ice, ranging in size from specks of dust to huge chunks of ice and rock. Some of the ice is pure and shiny, while other pieces are rocky and a little darker. They circle around Saturn like a giant belt made of glittering ice and dust, creating one of the most beautiful sights in the universe. These rings stretch out thousands of miles around Saturn, but don't get too close. They're very thin, even though they cover such a wide area, almost like a giant shimmering pancake floating in space. The rings are so large that you can even see them from Earth through a telescope. But guess what? These rings aren't permanent. They change and move over time. So, every time we look at Saturn, it's like a new magical cosmic art piece. Now, let's talk about what Saturn is made of. Saturn is a gas giant, which means it doesn't have a solid surface like Earth does. Instead, it's made mostly of gas, lots of hydrogen and helium, the same gases you breathe in balloons. Imagine a giant fluffy cloud that's bigger than 1,000,000 Earths. That's Saturn. It's like a giant, soft, and puffy balloon floating in space. Because Saturn is mostly gas, if you could fly through the planet, you wouldn't land on solid ground. You just keep floating through its cloudy layers, going deeper and deeper. But don't try this at home. Saturn is way too far for a visit, and its deep layers would get hotter and hotter as you go down. So it's best to admire Saturn from a distance. You might be wondering, why does Saturn float? After all, it's huge, so it might seem heavy, right? But here's the secret. Saturn is really light for its size. It's so light that if you could find a giant bathtub in space, Saturn would float in it. Imagine a big balloon filled with air. If you put that balloon in water, it floats because it's not heavy compared to the air around it. Well, Saturn is similar. Even though it's the second largest planet in our solar system, its low density makes it much lighter than you might think. This is why Saturn can float through space like a giant fluffy cloud without sinking. But Saturn isn't just known for its amazing rings and its floaty, fluffy nature. It also has an incredible family of moons, over 80 moons. Can you believe that? Saturn's moons are like a group of little space travelers, each one different and unique in its own way. One of Saturn's biggest moons is Titan. Titan is not only Saturn's largest moon, but it's also larger than the planet Mercury. It has a thick orange atmosphere that's full of gases, making it look like a magical, glowing balloon in space. Titan even has lakes made of liquid methane and ethane. Yes, they're not like the water lakes we have on Earth, but they're still pretty cool. Titan is full of mystery, and scientists think it might even have the ingredients for life. Some of Saturn's other moons are tiny, like Mimas, which looks like a Death Star with a huge crater, or Enceladus, which has geysers shooting water out from under its icy surface. Imagine moons that have water geysers spraying into space. It's like something out of a space movie. All of these moons, from the huge Titan to the tiny Enceladus, dance around Saturn, each one in its own orbit. Saturn's moons are part of what makes this planet so magical and mysterious. So, what makes Saturn so special? Saturn is not just the king of gas giants because of its size. It's also home to some of the most beautiful and exciting features in the solar system. Saturn has rings that sparkle like a giant cosmic hula hoop, gas layers that make it feel like a soft cloud floating in space, and moons that look like little space explorers, each with its own secrets. And let's not forget about how light it is for its size. Saturn floats in space like a giant balloon, making it one of the most fascinating planets we know. Saturn is like a giant, magical world full of wonder, and even though it's far away, it reminds us just how big, beautiful and mysterious space can be. It's a planet we can dream about, explore with our imaginations, and learn from as we discover more about our universe. Thanks for joining me on this Saturn adventure. If you loved exploring Saturn's amazing rings, its moons, and how it floats like a big balloon in space, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D iKids and Family Cartoon for more fun space journeys. Keep looking up at the stars, and remember, there's always more to discover in the magical world of space.